guys, welcome back. It is week 3, 3 weeks since I've been off of social media. TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, TikTok. I never had a Facebook account. I deactivated it years ago. Um, and how do I feel? What have I been doing? Just checking in with y'all. If you haven't seen my latest vlog, I talked about not lifting weights anymore and going to be more um, just still fitness content, but I'm not gonna be lifting weights that much no more. I don't really want to be a muscle mommy no more. It's a lot of work. And your girl is 41, not 22, 41. But yeah, I was at my desk today and I took some notes because this video was supposed to go up last week. Next week will be 4 weeks off of social media. And I wanted to make sure I give you guys weekly updates on what I've been doing because maybe you need to take a social media break. The first thing that I've been doing, like I said in my last vlog, was reading. I have been reading so many different books, so many different genre of books. I actually completed 25 books since I've been off of social media. And each of these books were about 300 pages long. There were a few that were short stories, like 35, 50, but the majority of them were 300 plus pages of books that I've been reading. So I've been carving out time to read every single day. Reading is fundamental. If you want to build your vocabulary, reading is the one thing that you can do to help build your vocabulary. So that's the first thing that I've been doing. I am starting new books. My coworkers was like, Chantel, here's a recommendation because they see me with my iPad mini all the time when I'm at work. I just put my AirPods in and I get to work and I'm reading a new book. It's just, I really become a Kindle Unlimited girly. And I love that for me. I was not a fan of reading growing up. My mom could not get me to read. Yeah, God rest her soul, but she would be so proud of me now because I really enjoy reading. The second thing I've been doing is cleaning up my diet, cleaning up some of the vitamins I were taking, researching what I should be doing. I do live in Florida and the temperature fluctuates up and down. You never know. But I want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself, mind, body, and soul, not just physical, but also, not just mental, but also physical. So I'm doing my checkups. I'm going to my doctor. I'm getting my blood work. I'm looking over my diet. I'm making sure that my health is in tip top shape. And yes, you're probably saying you weren't doing this before. Yes, I was doing this before. But what I'm saying is I was intentional in this season, in these days off of social media, because I had so much more time on my hand. So I changed up my diet. I started counting calories every single day to reach my fitness goal. I actually lost 1.5 pounds in the past day and a half. I was like, what? But I'm also doing 10K steps a day. Actually, it's 11,000 steps a day that I'm doing between working and going to the gym. I have my fitness ring on, so I'm wearing that every single day. And that is a constantly reminder to get up and go walk on your 15-minute break. Yes, I wear heels every single day. And my heels are extra cute today. Let me show y'all. Look how cute. My heels are cute. Okay, so I'm back. And then cleaning out my closet, going through clothes, giving up items that no longer serve me anymore. I was a person who collect mugs. So I'm going through my mugs, I'm going through my cabinet. I'm just cleaning out everything. Um, then I started looking at my phone book the other week. I went through my phone log and I was like, you know what? I don't even talk to these people no longer. Why are they still on my phone? And I cleaned up my phone log. I am cleaning up my email. I was able to clean up my email box for Good Notes. For iCloud, and now I'm on to Good Gmail. So I'm cleaning up my email boxes, making sure that there are emails in there that I need to address, throw them away, unsubscribe to a couple of things. Like I'm really setting myself up to rebrand myself come 2026. I can't believe it. It's 2026. Like, thank you, Jesus. If anything, thank you, Jesus. So one, I'm reading more. Two, cleaning up my diet. Three, I'm decluttering my house. And I'm just going through the clothes I don't need. There are certain things that, I know I no longer, subscribe to that type of content. So it's like I watch what I put on, what I'm wearing, all that stuff. Like I just made sure that I changed all of that. And then, yeah, I gotta look at my notes. Then I looked at, like I said, my friends. There are people who are associates and there are people who are friends. So I wanted to make sure that the people who were my friends, I was, keeping in contact with them, remembering their birthday, their children's birthday. I'm that type of friend that I remember your kid's birthday too. If it's important to you, it's important to me. But I started to realize that some people were not, you know, don't see friendship that way. I had a friend who I celebrated her birthday for her kids, her girls, all that stuff. When it came time to my daughter's birthday, it was crickets. When it came down to my birthday, she was like, why having, a situation with me and my husband and yada, yada, yada. She didn't even say happy birthday. So I had to reevaluate my friendship. And taking this time off of social media is allowing me to reevaluate those things. And the last thing that I want to touch on, which is very important, hold on, you guys, is my goals and my likes are not being influenced by social media or trends. And I think that's the biggest thing is look at your goals and are they being influenced by someone else because their lifestyle resonates with where you want to be or where you want to go. You have to realize that God has already predestined your life. Your life is already laid out from the day you was born to the day that you die to everything in life. It is written already. You have to get in sync with God, hold his hand and see where he want to go and not the other way around. Okay, sorry about that. My SD card was full. I forgot to delete. Anyways, but you need to get in sync with God and not God hold my hand, but you hold God hand. So I started to realize that some of my likes and desires were being influenced by social media. They're doing their job, you know, and I felt like that's not really who I was and who I was becoming. I did not like who I was becoming because I'm like, Chantel, that's not even you. You love the color. You love your iPad mini. You're a techie girl. You love a good chips and salsa. You feel me? You love, hanging around the gym even after you're done working out. You love meeting new people. You're not a yapper. You're just excited to, meet new people, create new experiences and new bonds. Someone might label you as a yapper, but no, you're not. And I realized social media really was influencing me. So I wanted to de-influence, some of my wants and desires. So getting off of social media allowed me to really look at myself and go inward and say, who are you at 41? What type of woman do you want to become? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to live? Why are you desiring to live in Atlanta? Girl, you are okay living in Florida. Houston, okay. But if anything, New York. So don't allow social media to influence you. Allow God to influence you. Allow your own wants and desires to go above what someone else has put in front of you. Those were the things that I've learned these past 3 weeks since being off of social media. I even decided that I'm going to actually let it go a little further to maybe the second week in November that I will be back on social media. But it might change come next week too. I am loving being, just not feeling the need to check in on someone else to see what they're doing. Social media has really, really done a number on all of us. And I think that we all need to take a break to really pull away and get off of social media and get back to being ourselves. When we were kids, we would go take our bikes and our skates and we would play outside with strangers and anybody. As long as they had a bike, we was like, come right along. And we were just carefree. And then we'd be back in the house before the street lights came on. I want to get back to doing those things. So I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And then next week will be 4 weeks of no social media. And you girl know I was addicted just a little bit to TikTok. I love TikTok. And I actually have a few brand deals that wanted to reach out to me to collaborate in the month of October. And I'm like, no, I could fulfill this in November. So even with that, God is still showing up in my life because I'm being obedient to him. But that's a whole another video for another day. But I see you guys in my next video. I got to get back to work. My break is over with. Bye, you guys.